Hello Geminis and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. The main way I do this is by using this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about, or who has some sort of relevance to the read. We are also doing the read about the Two of Swords, which is in this particular case, it's a card of like difficult decisions to be made, being in a stalemate, being confused, uninspired, unimpressed. Okay, because we're doing a financial read this time, not a love read, not a general read. We are looking at the finances for your star sign from now up until about December 21st. I picked December 21st because it's the winter solstice. The universe understands that much better than any of our other dates. Yeah, because it's a point of the year which is a constant. Yeah, lots of other things change around, but the solstices and the equinoxes always stay the same. Right, okay. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. If it does resonate with you, it probably won't resonate with you 100%. As I said, it's a general read, which means I'm dealing with more than one incoming energy. There will be more than one layer to each of the cards. That being said, shall we crack on with it? Just another quick disclaimer. I am no financial advisor. Yeah, I'm a gambler. So my financial advice is shady at best. So if you do hear anything which could be interpreted as financial advice, always get it checked out by a professional financial advisor or someone who at least has some idea of what they're talking about, because I'm just a carpenter, gambler, and part-time tarot reader. Okay, I don't do this for a living. I just do this to help people. Okay, I think I've covered everything. Two of Swords. Okay, we got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is a little bit of disappointment attached to that Page of Swords. I'm feeling off the offset, but it's also a thirst for knowledge, a new way of communication, wanting to learn new things or do new things is what else I'm getting off. We didn't have a look at the other card. We've just gone straight into the shuffle. Obviously, universe don't want another card. There you go. Have an Empress instead. We've also got an Empress attached to this, which would actually lead me to suggest that you possibly watch the Cancer video when I do that, or when I post that, because Cancer had the Empress as their main card for the week from the All Signs overview. That's where your Two of Swords comes from, by the way. And also possibly watch Taurus as well, because Taurus had Gemini as their affecting person. You, on the other hand, Gemini, have got, let me just check on my bit of paper, an Aquarius. Okay, so your person of interest financially to you over the next few months will be an Aquarian. Okay, so I'll be putting 4 cards, 1 card for basically each of the 4 star signs from now up until, Timsy's Naked Tarot, I don't deal with star signs. The 4 star signs from now up until December 21st. It happens that they fall on star sign months, okay? Yeah, 21st to 21st, so on, okay? So this would be like your Virgo energy / Earth energy / from now until September 21st. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new start. It's a big new start. It's a new possible job. It's a possible pay rise. Maybe someone's giving you an expensive gift, or just a gift. Yeah, it don't have to be expensive. Okay, it could be just a small little token, but it could have a great meaning to you. Okay, it could be some sort of investment opportunity coming your way. Okay, up until the 21st. Yes, I would definitely suggest watch the Taurus one, because they had the moon in the exact same place. Okay, so from your new start, you're leading into the unknown. It would make sense if you're having a new start, if you're starting a new job, if there's an investment opportunity. It's all unknown to you, okay? Yeah, you might be moving from one job to another, yeah, and doing the same thing, but it's a new place. It's the dynamics of how the job's done in that place would be different to the dynamics of how the job was done in the place you were at. Even if you're staying in the same place and just moving from one department to another, again, the dynamics all change. Different people, you might get on with these people, and you might have always struggled to get on with the people you were with, and so on. There's a lot of unknown, there's a lot of uncertainty. Okay, this could be where this Two of Swords keeps or has slipped into this read from the All Signs overview. Is that difficult decision you have to make. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, this is fantastic. This is, I think, the first time I've seen the Eight of Pentacles throughout this financial read I've been doing, and you're, I think, read number 10. It is the work card. As I said about this card here, is I said it's all about like changing your job. You're moving to a new place, and it's all dynamically different, and there's unknown aspects to it and everything. Here is the actual work card itself. This card represents starting as an apprentice, starting as someone who's fresh, straight in and don't know much, working your way up the career ladder, so to speak, up to the top run, where you can then sort of earn enough to retire on. That's the idea. Okay, so October into November, yeah, that's obviously September into October. October into November, that is also like the Libran energy or the air sign energy, and this is now the Scorpio energy / water sign energy, if you want to do it that way. Okay, it's suggesting you may have to work on things financially a bit. You may be in a new job. This card here suggesting a new job. It's unknown, and you could be in a place of limbo for a month, waiting to know if you passed or like succeeded with the interview, succeeded with the interview or not. And it's suggesting that yes, you did. Okay, worst case scenario I'm feeling off that is you still have to work looking for a job. Okay, best case scenario is you're in a new job of some description. But however it fits into your life, it is requiring work of some description. You're going to have to be working and on your best behavior in the new job if you've got a new job. If it's something to do like with a financial investment, you're going to have to work on that financial investment. It's not a case of just dumping your money in and then leaving it. Okay. The Six of Swords coming out for November into December, the run up to Christmas, is saying that you are going to a calmer place. Yeah, you've settled down in the new job. If it's a new job, the investment you have made has settled down, and the turbulence of a startup business or something you may have invested in is settling down and is starting to pan out, and it's starting to look all good and rosy. So, shall we get some clarifiers on these cards to see in a little bit more detail what is going on with them all? So this page of, no, it's not a page of pentacles at all. This Ace of Pentacles, although a page of pentacles would be like a new venture, a new job, business or project. So it is very similar, and it is also a case of learning with the page of pentacles. Page of pentacles is always an indicator of learning something. Okay, the Hanged Man. This new start is something you've probably never actually looked at before. It's somewhere very different to where you would normally go, where you'd normally think to put your finances if you had spare finances, or perhaps it's a radical new job change for some reason. Perhaps you've always been in a 9 till 5 office job, and you've decided, oh, I'm going to jack it all in and become a site carpenter or a bricklayer or something like that. Yes, you had the skills, but you never really done it. You ended up in the admin side of things, and you decided you want to put your skills back to the test. And it's almost like the total opposite way of what you are used to doing. I'm feeling off that Hanged Man. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is suggesting that there is a little bit of grief and a little bit of maybe negative thinking, negative talking on your behalf. Perhaps you're thinking you're not actually capable of doing this. You're putting yourself down. it is coming across as a slightly negative, almost devilish energy. Perhaps just, yeah, if you think, oh, why did I think of starting this? I'm no good at this. And just remember, everyone is no good at everything when they first start something. It's with experience and practice you actually become better at things, okay? And the Chariot, that's exactly what I just said. That's a card of determination. You keep with it, you keep practicing at it, you keep dealing with it, and you will get better with it. And that negative thinking should ease off, okay? And there you go. Put a stop to that negative thinking. It's the overthinking, okay? It's a card of overthinking, which definitely says that that Three of Swords is all about negative thinking and negative talking to yourself negatively and things like that. But in this particular deck, this woman on the altar seems to be some sort of apparition, some sort of ghost. You can see like the altar, the back of the altar going through the woman. So it suggests it's something from your past which is actually causing you to be this negative way. And the fact that all those 9 swords are pointing at this apparition on the altar suggests it needs killing. You need to stop it, okay? It is the end card in the tarot. Yes, there is the 10 of Swords, what comes afterwards, but the 10 of Swords is normally, or the 10 of any suit, is normally a gateway into a new beginning. Okay, so the 9s are normally the end what has somewhere else to go, if that makes sense. No, it didn't, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Okay, let's see what this moon is about. And a lot of this negative thinking, I think, is the uncertainty of not knowing where things are going. Okay, if it wanted to give me a different Three of Swords, it could have given me a Three of Swords up there, which is just 3 swords from that deck. It's just like that, but with 3 on instead of 6 on. It's given me one with a big moon in, with the 3 swords in the moon. Okay, the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. The King of Pentacles is a successful energy. It's a boss type energy. It is proud, it's modest, and it's generous. It's, if you look at that particular king, he's like he's handing a pentacle to someone. Okay. The Four of Pentacles is actually a card of greed mainly. You might be generous and you might be proud and modest, but you are actually hanging on to your finances a little bit here. You have a fear of letting them go into the unknown and I feel that you're normally very in control of your finances, and you don't want to let this go and be, I don't know, let's say you're putting them into stocks and shares, into some sort of hedge fund, be managed by someone else. You prefer to have that hands-on approach when it comes to your finances, and this could be a false victory for you, okay? By you keep hanging on to it and clinging on to it, being like fearful of letting it go, could be, and then sort of kind of like spurring off that Three of Wands. It's kind of like the Three of Swords there. It's kind of like the negativity of yourself, like being unsure about how it's working and things, is causing this fear of not wanting to let go of these finances. And I can't blame you. Yeah, who would blindly put a load of finances into some start-up operation when you have no knowledge of what it's all about? But we did have that. I called it a Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is all about learning. Okay, so you need to learn about what you're going to be investing in, even if you just have the basics of it. That will make you it'll ease these energies here quite a lot. In turn, it'll probably stop you from self-sabotaging the whole situation. You trying to keep hold and control of the finances once you've let them go could wreck everything, okay? The Six of Cups is a contract card, pretty much. First and foremost, in any read, is a contract card of some description. In this particular read, it is a contract, but it's a past contract. This is possibly something you actually signed up to a while ago, and it is now coming to the point where you have to, I don't know, make the final payment, put in the investment you promised to put in, okay, or something like that. perhaps it was all the pipe dream when you signed the contract. It's normally a soul contract, the Six of Cups. So it could be, it could just literally be like a gentleman's agreement you made with someone else, because that would be seen in the universe's eyes as a binding soul contract, okay, and not necessarily a formal written down on paper contract, just in case you're there screaming at your phone, I'm not tied into any contract, Timsy, you're talking out your arsehole. Well, yeah, some people think I do, but in fact lots of people think I do, but that's not the point. Okay, so let's see what this Eight of Pentacles is all about. Conflict. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a long-term thing, but it is sure to happen, and there is the happening, the Fool, taking the leap of faith. Okay, this sort of suggests that, yeah, you are working on yourself. You're working with these inner conflicts you have about releasing your finances, letting go of them, the fear you have of them, the negative talking and negative thinking you're doing upon yourself. Okay, yeah, that's causing a lot of conflict with you, and you are working on that conflict. You are trying to work around it. You've always been like this. That Knight of Pentacles there is telling me you've always been like that. That's a long-term energy. It's a bit like the Ace of Pentacles. That's a long-term energy. It's a bit like the Seven of Pentacles. It's a long-term energy. It's a bit like the Temperance card. Something that goes on for a long time before it happens. But it will happen. That is a guaranteed with the Knight of Pentacles. Well, nearly as guaranteed can be. The Knight of Pentacles is the sort of energy what takes someone forever to actually get round to do it, but if they've said they're going to do it, they will do it. It's a bit like a husband. Okay, yes, wives out there, you don't have to keep reminding them every 6 months to do the job. They will do it eventually off their own back. It's just when they want to or when they are ready to. I'm sure there must be some women out there the same. Okay, but this surefire thing is taking that leap of faith into the unknown. Yeah, working on it. You're working on jumping off that cliff to see where it takes you. It scares the shit out of you though. Okay, that's what I'm feeling off the tower. Yeah, it's not a case of like, oh, your whole world's coming down around your ears. Oh, you made a bad investment or anything like that. No, it scares the shit out of you. Jumping off that little ledge scares the fuck. What if I land funny and break my ankle? Oh, yeah, that's kind of like you're thinking there. It's like, I'm not 100% sure on what, and I was talking about Temperance, and there's a Temperance card underneath it. I'm not 100% sure about what's going on, how this thing works, how my investment makes me money, but I'm still jumping in with it anyway. Okay, it's a bit like that. You've turned up to start working at the stock exchange, and you're on your first day, and your previous experience of handling stocks was the fact that you were a cow farmer. Okay, stocks, no, not quite the same, but you know what I mean. Okay, stores I was thinking of, stocks of things, you know. Don't, cow farmer must have some relevance with someone watching. One of you Geminis out there has something to do with cows. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords, this balanced energy, this less turbulent energy. Yeah, you've calmed down from your negative thinking. You've released some of your fears about hanging on to your finances. The conflict's eased over time. Yeah, and you've taken that leap. That leap brings you into a nice, calm, surreal surrounding. Okay. The Queen of Swords is saying perhaps be a little bit less emotionally attached to it all. Okay, be a little bit colder with your emotions. It's also a card of being judgmental. The Queen of Swords is very judgmental. She would listen to both sides of the story and then make her decision and decide what she has to cut out and what she don't have to cut out. But this is going on to a new world. We start with a new beginning, and this new beginning has slowly rolled through the months, becoming something actually quite great and magnificent by the end of the year. Okay, it is going to be fulfilling. It's going to be a wish coming true with the Nine of Cups coming out there. The Nine of Cups generally is emotional fulfillment. but we're not. Well, it could be emotionally fulfilling when you start to see the money come back in and things, but it's more of a law of attraction, a wishing type energy. Yeah, you're putting out the positive, good energies, and incoming uh, the rewards for putting that positive energy out into the universe. Like energy attracts like energy. That's how the whole law of attraction thing works. You start to to put yourself into a more positive mindset, thus start to ooze out more positive energy, and then you attract more positive energy around you. People think you become more lucky, but it's not. It's just the fact that you start tapping into that positive energy around you. And bear in mind, we did have the Empress card flip out while I was doing my shuffling, and we used that as the second cutting card because I forgot to show you the first one. This is kind of it. It's that Empress energy coming out, yeah, okay, with your wish coming true. All this is leading to you being into a state of reflection. You are looking into yourself, probably thinking, why didn't I do this sooner? This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You're weighing up, you're taking a step back from it all for a little while, maybe a little break, probably over the Christmas break, and you're going to be reflecting on the past few months and why you were so worried and why you were so negative to yourself about it, because it's all panned out quite well. Okay, let's just put that Gemini back in there so you can see her again. I say her, it's a queen. Okay, so that is your read, Taurus. As I said, possibly, no, Gemini. If I called you Taurus throughout this read, I'm sorry, I've just come off a Taurus read. And that is not a Gemini, that's an Aquarian. So as I said, check out the Cancer read when I get round to posting it, because that has the Empress as their main card. Check out the Taurus read because the Taurus had Gemini as their incoming energy. You could even check out the Aquarian read, which I've already done. It's up in the playlist somewhere. It would be under the air sign energies weekly read thing. Check them all out because I'm pretty sure there is information within each one of them which is bearing relevance to this read. Thank you very much for watching. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I do have a shitload of videos in my playlists. All of them are timeless, so when you see them is when you need them. Catch you all soon.